Perfect.
The only ones for the job? Huh.
All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones?
I came across this commission. Well, it seemed simple, but with the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the...
Well, that's us for sure.
If it proves to be beyond your capability...
Okay, so who are we looking for?
This commission was jointly issued by the resident, but the problem is...
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name? If so...
Unlikely. Several village... Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't... In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara village.
All right then, let's go! Paimon's starting to get really... to Vimara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy? If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
Hello there. You looking to buy something?
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into...
Ah, so you're here about that, then. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village...
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name?
I don't know. I really have no clue.
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound short with you. I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information. We just don't know this. At least that's what
All right, specific...
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. And I chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick...
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did...
But of course, there aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, move...
Huh. All right, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask...
It's the guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the...
So
Could you tell us a bit about him?
of course. I'm happy to help with my failing eyesight. I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. I don't think his parents are still living in the village. He would often take time, and whenever someone had as the village chief, I owe him...
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person, but, you wouldn't happen to know any details? It's okay. There's no need to force your... Well, Traveler, what do you think? Paimon thinks so too. Like, and nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived? Wait, so you're saying... Okay, Paimon's gonna...
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yep, sure are. We were...
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't... My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best. Is this the place?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much. We used to always I was actually adopted. I was surrounded by such good people and...
Alone?
How should I put it? Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I... Really? You know exactly how I feel?
Aww.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, no matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful ever since he disappeared. There's... No, none of those things matter.
Wow. You two must have been Did he ever tell you anything about...
He mostly just talked about interest... Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village.
Still not much to go...
Look at me. Talking your ear off. The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Come to think of it, every time always passed by really slowly.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. The Abyss Order. Uh-oh, we've been spotted!
Mining, echo and song! Yup! Illusion shattered!
Haha! Hiya! Feeling lucky? Hey there!
Everlasting as the moon! Transfixed!
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to
It was no trouble.
Now that I think about it, they seem agitated and would often
Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vamara. Wait a second. That person! It's Dainslev!
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to...
Yep, see you later! Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life?
It's hardly personal or intentional.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for... No matter. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hill?
As things stand, I hide.
Still, the village.
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is true, and you shall have them. I never intended to hide it. Don't worry. There should be. So that was someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite It appears all we have by way of clues is...
Right! That mysterious voice.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you? I sense there's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. The sinner you wish to know about. His situation is... His name... I'm loath to admit it, but...
Your brother?
There were 5 of them. The wise Roptatir. The visionary, no matter how eroded my...
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindot and the one we just learned about, Dane's brother.
They were once people of great esteem in Canria. The 6 of us. Together, yet... deep within, so they became sinners. But also and when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up. Indeed. If they are not, of course. As I
So, Dane, what have you been looking into?
I've continued to investigate the questions by retrieving the eye of the first field tiller.
Oh, Paimon remembers? What?
Indeed. The eye was integral to their There are many signs.
Then, what's
Our most pressing concern, based on the intel I've gathered so far,
the ley lines?
Traveler, my recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village?
It's certainly possible. I'll join.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try. Oh, so tired. Well, let's go find Dane.
Coming at ya!
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here? Did something happen?
The missing person from...
Oh, young guy.
There appear to be certain memories in my mind. Memories...
Maybe...
No. It wasn't a dream. And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss.
Indeed. And it...
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him. Could they... But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth...
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps your concerns are not entirely unfounded. However, considering their single-minded come with me. We must check what...
Oh, so you're going to take us to it?
Of course.
So you hid it way out here? Not a easy place. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Hey, wait up!
Laid bare. Witness my rise.
Fire! Well, with rocks. Feeling lucky?
I must do my duty! Transfixed!
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Time to shine! Feeling lucky?
Laid bare.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. The door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Shine down!
Fire! Well, with rock.
Transfixed!
This one's got yours.
Everlasting as the moon! Illusion shattered!
Shower me with... Feeling lucky?
Now you shall perish! Under pulse!
Let my name echo in song. This one's got your name on it.
Overruled! Witness my rise!
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. Now that they're in the vicinity...
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel...
Wow, you must be really sad.
You too. Do as I say. Use that... The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. Just think of it as a way to divide... I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one.
So you came here all on your own? What about those
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better, I know you must have a lot to say. But if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to...
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on. Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago?
In the New World, they bade farewell to... At last. Such was the price they paid, and thus...
Did you hear that? What was that sound just? It sounded so gentle. Oh, this is weird. Let's... Looks like the same thing is happening over here, too.
You see, we've reclaimed... Release your tears. You no longer...
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, sleep well, Father. When you awake, that...
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind... Well, now that the hilly... Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance... Grandpa Medea, is everyone all right? The Abyss...
The Abyss Order? Thank you for your concern.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across...
Someone's...
Huh? Well, you know, the young... That's kind of the whole...
Ah, I do apologize. At least right now, I can't seem to recall.
But how is that... Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the miss... What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again? You're right. We should narrow down the possibility...
Physiology is so much more interesting than field research. Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used... He's around 20 years old, and you said...
Oh, I know who you...
Really? You...
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. Then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was...
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just... Do you think maybe it's not that there's some...
If this person only...
Right. Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. Just like how you injured your sibling. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's right. If he's someone... But didn't Bayron just say that he saw... Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much... Good idea! We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That! Like, does it maybe leave...
All the memories seem to... No. If time was...
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That must mean that's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memories are basically taking place. If the memories included the regular passage, like there could be... stored the memories.
Dainsleif had memory. No, that doesn't seem right. The color of the sky.
Oh, right! That's
Come to think of it, every time we talked, time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours.
Yep, that has to be it. This is definitely Atos's memory. Yeah, that's...
So, you see, Granny Jahia is a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like, oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. It's okay if you don't.
I think you're an incredibly strong, thoughtful young woman. You meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Are those your friends over there?
Oh, right! This version of Atosa hasn't met us.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken him a lot of effort to find me. So...
Another time, huh?
It's nice to see you, Trevor. I believe this is the first time we've met.
To abject. Your Carly Bear outbreak.
Oh. You know me? That's... Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? This is Atosa's memory. I came here, but... I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come. Let's find someone. I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm some it's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of good host. I've always hoped. Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope, Father told me that once I possessed all those elements. But despite his intentions for me, in truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing. As for your question, the loom of faith in its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to relay lines, it loses but it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes. I have the ability to control the loom in its after all. That. I was wrong to implant Mathematic. Just one of them feel like I once existed in this world. As if. I know what you must be. I would do something so meaningless. But I just. I had to know what it would be like if I achieved idea. Granted here. A Tosa. What would it be like if I live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. I was curious. So I, even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. I know it sounds just after all. My life ended a long time ago. Any chance of living stripped away from me when I was 8 years old, and even more you see before you was nothing than that. I know. But there's nothing I can do if I could exist in the real world. I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. I know. Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you exactly. As someone who owned the loom of fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely Captain Dainsleif, the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that way. Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye. That's right. Because in mind, he had given it. Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, what? We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory and handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the loom of fate to be completed. I promise I'm not trying to... Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines needed to replace in the face of everything they could be planning. I fear I'm too insignificant even in any case. I had my own use. Remember my father, don't you? Tar Alaric. After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my literal form, to comfort me, my father told me a story. That story managed to dispel my fears. My goal was simple. To use the loom of fate in its near to implant a specific memory into the mind. In that memory, I will tell the story. I can't see the world. Not lost the very right to exist within it. All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the loom of fate. In truth. But now, the bedtime story.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari there one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and then this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still were it not for that. Perhaps I'd still be no match for the the loom of fate, huh? Before the heavenly principles awaken. Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria. Not long ago, you witnessed that Hydro Archon destroy her. Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. However, the heavenly principles will awaken. You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves, even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it? Of course, that's only one example. Ether?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you, but for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers. Do you remember? You told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me. Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean...
I miss you too, Ether. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our inability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said, oh, and Dane came by just. He didn't say anything though. Just made sure that you were alright and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind. Let's think for a second. We were in that map. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened. Wait, really? What is... Well, what happened after that?
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
Bayram? You sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad. It's just that, well, the village organized another search, so there we were, searching away, when suddenly, according to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later and after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Oh, and we also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is, and we're all really...
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have... Paimon wonders how Atos is doing. Paimon didn't see...
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I was part of the search party, so I... remember... Honestly, I just... can't believe he always seemed to appear out of nowhere, and now... he left just as quickly. If Curry Bear wants me to forget about the time we spent together, I relied on him for a lot of things, but I'm sure... Okay, I'll admit. I was dumped, wasn't I? Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye? You don't need to comfort me. It's just like Curry Bear said. It's the things we And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can... Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with... A picture? Where...